of my decluttering video, I'm going to be decluttering my face makeup products. So as you can see, I have my powders, my concealers, my BB creams, my foundations, and a primer. So I'm going to start with the obvious first, and that is the powders. So the first thing that I have to show you is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade 002 Pink Blossom. As you can see, this has been a well-loved product. There's not a lot left in it, so I'm going to be giving this away. Likewise, I have a Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder, and this was a really good powder at the time. It has like natural minerals in it. There's not a lot of product left, so I'm going to be getting rid of this as well. Next, I have another Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. As you can see, I've not used a lot of this, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this, but I can kind of see that I'm about to hit pan soon, so I'm probably going to have to repurchase, but that's alright because it is literally my favourite powder ever. Then I have a Collection Sheer Loose Powder. So I got this along with my friend as I really want to try it. It's more of a loose powder that you can use for like baking your skin. I will be definitely keeping this powder as I want to try it out, and I've only used it like once or twice at the moment. Now I'm going to be moving on to concealers. So the first concealer I have is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair. This is my all-time favourite concealer. It is amazing at covering dark circles and spots, and it's pretty much full, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this concealer. The next concealer is exactly the same, however this product has virtually run out, so I'm going to be getting rid of this as there's no need to keep a concealer that's literally done. Then I have the Garnier BB Cream Miracle Skin Perfector. This is a kind of weird concealer. When you apply it, you kind of roll it onto your skin. However, this was quite expensive. It was about £8, and although it's not like my favourite, I would probably use it in the summer as something lighter for my skin. However, I don't find myself reaching for this often. Then I have two stick concealers. So the first one is Collection 2000 Cover Up Stick, and the second one is Miss Porty's So Clear. So I definitely prefer the Collection one. I just feel like it's better quality, and I've already used it a few times before. I've literally never reached for this one, and it's a little too pale for my skin, so I'm going to be giving this one away and keeping this one. Now on to BB creams. This is the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream, and it's in the shade Light, which is an absolute joke as it is literally orange. It makes my skin feel really greasy. I'm going to be giving this away as it's not something I reach for very often, and I definitely don't show a lot of love. Next I have the Witch Naturally Clear Anti-Blemish BB Cream. I feel again that this is slightly too dark for my skin. As you can see, is this colour, however it is a little bit better than the Garnier one. Barely use this, and there is a lot of product. It doesn't make my skin too greasy, so I'm going to keep this and hopefully try it out in the summer when I want to wear lighter makeup. Next I have my Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. I've never actually tried this, but I'm definitely planning to at some point. I just feel like I don't really need to use a primer, if that makes sense. But I do want to try this, and I paid £5 for it, so I'm definitely going to keep it. Next we have a Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. Now, this foundation is slightly too dark for my skin. However, I think I will keep it as there's still quite a lot of product in here, and I could definitely use it in the summer. This one actually has a pore blurring effect, so this is really cool, and it kind of avoids the need for a primer as well. Next I have my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. This is my current foundation that I use every single day. I think it's amazing and lightweight on the skin, but it definitely gives good coverage as well. It's a gel foundation, so maybe not the best if you have greasy or oily skin. Again, I have another Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. However, I'm actually going to be giving this away to my sister as she doesn't have a foundation, not that she needs one, but there's still a little bit of product left in this, however not enough for me to kind of get much use out of, and I don't like to change up my foundations too much, so I'm going to be giving this to my sister. For me it's perfect for my skin, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this as it is literally full. I have two more of the same foundation, however these have literally no product left in them anymore, and I'm not too sure why I'm hanging on to them, so I'm going to get rid of them and declutter my space. So now I'm moving on to my highlighters, blushes and bronzers. As you can see, I don't really have a lot, so I probably won't get rid of many things here, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. So the first thing I have is an MUA blusher in the shade Bonbon, and I absolutely love this blush. It's so pigmented, and I definitely need to use it more in the springtime, as I tend to like to brighten my cheeks up in the springtime. And I've swatched it here just so you can see it. The lighting doesn't really do it that much justice, but it is a gorgeous colour. The next blush I have is also from MUA, and it is in the shade Marshmallow. To be honest, I don't really like this too much. I have used a lot of it and some did break away, but the colour is just too bright for me, to be honest. I think I'm going to be getting rid of this one. Next I have a Maybelline blusher in the shade Dusty Rose, and this is quite an intriguing colour. I've never tried this product out before, but I definitely think I want to. It is actually very pigmented, but I'm not going to show it on camera as the colours don't seem to be like showing up as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping this, and I think my mum got it in a sale as well. Now moving on to highlighter, this is my highlight shimmer from MUA. It is the best highlighter I've literally ever experienced in my life. Look at it, it's a cream stick, it's amazing. It was like £1 and I'm definitely keeping this. Next I have my Sleek Face Form contouring palette and it is so pretty. I cannot emphasize that fact. This is what the palette looks inside. You have a contour, a highlight and a blush. I haven't used this palette enough recently, but I'm definitely going to get back into using it. I will definitely be keeping this palette. Next I have a Collection Bronze Glow Bronzer, and as you can see I've hit pan on this. It's a product that I clearly love. I don't use it too much these days, but I'm definitely going to get back into using it in the warmer weather, and I definitely will have to repurchase this at some point. I'm absolutely going to be keeping this. This is another bronzer that I have. It's unbranded, so unfortunately I can't tell you guys where it's from, but I think it's an amazing bronzer. It's very, very shimmery, and it also has this nice gold tone through it, which I absolutely love. I definitely need to start using this bronzer more as I absolutely adore its colour, so I will be definitely keeping this product. Now I'm going to be moving on to decluttering my eye makeup. So as you can see I've got quite a lot and now I'm just going to go through it. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. This palette is so pigmented, the colours are amazing, they're some of my favourite colours ever, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this palette and not throwing it away, not at all. Now moving on to the Makeup Revolution Iconic 3 palette. Again, these shades are actually quite similar to the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette, but I absolutely love them. They are really, really pigmented, and they have some gorgeous shimmer shades as you can see here, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Another palette that I absolutely adore is the Makeup Revolution Iconic 2 palette. I've used this literally every month, and definitely if I want to go to a party. My favourite shades are definitely the shimmer shades along here, so I will definitely have to keep this. Then I have my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is actually a fake palette that my friend ordered for me online, but it is extremely similar to the real one, and although the shades aren't really that pigmented as it is just a fake, I'm definitely going to be keeping it as I think it's really beautiful. So if you can see over here, I'm going to be keeping all of these eyeshadows. I originally thought I was going to be throwing them out as I've had them for literally 7 years since I first started using makeup, and I didn't think they'd be that pigmented, but I've just tried them out just now and they really, really are, and I'm not too bothered about them being old either, so I'm definitely going to keep these. I've literally just realised, instead of leaving the products on the floor that I'm keeping, I've been moving them out of the view of the camera, so I put them back now. And just to recap, we've gone through these ones, and so far I'm keeping them all. So now I'm going to go on to this pile of eyeshadows, and I'm just going to go through them, and then I'll come back at the end and tell you guys which ones I'm keeping, which ones I'm not. I actually find any of these shadows very pigmented, and I've already got some of these colours already, so I'm going to be getting rid of these. So here I have the Rimmel London Gold Rush eyeshadow, and I think this is an absolute beautiful shade. It's so pigmented, and I definitely need to start using it as I've only used it once or twice, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Next I have a New York City eyeshadow palette, and there's a few colours in here. To be honest, I don't find them very pigmented at all. I've never really reached for this, so I think I'm going to get rid of this and possibly give it to my mom. Next I have the Maybelline 24-Hour Colour Tattoo in the shade Endless Purple, and I absolutely love this eyeshadow. I do have another one, but I can't find it at the moment, and I only bought this recently, so definitely going to be keeping this. Next I have a BYS palette, and I've actually got undecided feelings about this one. Some of the colours are really pigmented and others aren't, but I think for now I'm going to keep it, and I have had it for a long time, so hopefully I will use it soon. If not, I will get rid of it. Again, another very dirty BYS product. I don't really use this that much. I don't think blue eyeshadow suits me a lot, but I definitely think I will keep it as there's a lot of shades here, and hopefully I will use it one day. Next I have this MUA eyeshadow trio palette, and the colours are so pretty. They're not actually as pigmented as I'd hoped for, but I'm definitely keeping this as I could create a lovely eye look from this. I have two eyebrow pencils. I'm going to be keeping this one and getting rid of this one. Moving on to mascaras, I have two Maybelline Lash Sensational mascaras. I absolutely love this mascara, however this one is dried up and this one isn't, so I'm going to be keeping this one and getting rid of this one. I literally can't believe I forgot to put some of my Benefit products in this video, so I'm just going to show them now, and they're not all part of this eyeshadow collection, but I'm going to be showing them anyway. So this first one is the Roller Lash Mini, and it is the most amazing mascara I've ever tried, and I really want to purchase it in full at some point, so I'll be definitely keeping this. Another Benefit product that I forgot to mention was the Dandelion Brightening Powder. It is so pretty, and it can also be used as a blush, and I'm definitely keeping this. So a product that I forgot to mention is the Benefit High Beam, and I absolutely love this highlighter. It's not as good as the cream stick that I have, but I'm definitely going to keep it because it'll come in handy at some point, and I could also take it out with me as it's very small. I have the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama, and I haven't really used this very much. I've used it a couple of times, but it's one of my only kind of mascaras that I would use if I couldn't use my Maybelline Lash Sensational, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is my MUA Mega Volume Mascara. I definitely loved this at the time, and it was so cheap, and it separates my lashes really well, but there really isn't a lot of product left in this, and I'm going to have to get rid of it. Moving on to eyeliners, I've already decided that I'm keeping all of these, as I use a lot of them on a regular basis. However, I need to start using the blue colours a lot more, as they're so pretty, but I haven't used them in a while. So I'll just quickly go through this. I have a Collection Extreme 24-Hour Black Eyeliner, I have another one of those, and then I have another one but it's in the shade green. I have a white eyeliner pencil by New York City, a Barry waterproof black eyeliner, a glitter eyeliner, an MUA turquoise eyeliner, a Beauty UK blue eyeliner, Miss Sporty black eyeliner. The final thing that I'm going to be decluttering is my lip products. So the first thing that I have is the Zoella Kissy Missy lip balm. To be honest, this is not a very hydrating lip balm, but I bought it and I've only used it a couple of times, so I think I will keep it and give it a go. I have the I Love Raspberry and Blackberry lip balm. At the time I absolutely loved this, but I've had it for years now, and I don't like to keep old lip balms as it just feels kind of gross using it on your lips, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Same situation with the I Love Mango and Papaya. I've had this for absolutely ages, and to be honest, this kind of flavour wasn't the right one for me, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. I've had the little red tin for absolutely ages now. It's quite out of date, to be honest, and I'm going to get rid of it. Also, I can't even open the tin. Like, I have 4 Coca-Cola lip balms, and to be honest, I don't really like these. They're not very hydrating and they taste kind of weird. My mum got them for me for Christmas, so I'm not going to throw them out just yet because I guess that's kind of rude or something. I have the Benefit Dandelion lip gloss, and this is actually very hydrating and looks like a lovely, nice kind of peachy sheen on my lips, so I'm definitely going to keep this. Amazing lip balm. It's so hydrating. It gives a very nice peachy colour, just like the lip gloss. They actually go very well together, which I think the whole idea is behind it as they came together. And it smells like roses as well, which is an added bonus. I absolutely love my Maybelline Baby Lips, so I definitely have to keep this. The last thing that I'm going to be keeping is a Makeup Revolution lipstick in the shade Members Club.